Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I will show you how to group data in the Vue Pivot Table component. Grouping is the process of categorizing the data in specific ranges for analyzing a larger amount of data efficiently. In this example, the product IDs are categorized into two groups to provide a clearer picture of the data. First, I will open a Vue application that has a Vue Pivot Table onto a list of data retrieved from a local data source. If you want to know how to get started with the Vue Pivot Table, refer to the video attached to the card above. I will run this application using the npm run dev command and show the initial demo. You will see the pivot table rendered with the specified data source. Now I will show you how to group data in a pivot table. The Syncfusion Vue Pivot Table supports three types of grouping: number, date, and custom. To enable grouping, I need to import the grouping service from the Syncfusion EJ2 Vue package. Next, inside the data function, I define a variable called allowGrouping and set its value to true. Now, assign this variable to the component using the allowGrouping property. I also include the grouping service in the provide section. First, I will show how to group numbers using a number field. Let me group the product ID field by right-clicking on it and selecting the group option. A pop-up window will appear where you can enter the grouping details. To display product IDs from 1001 to 1006 into three groups, on the pivot table, I set the starting at value to 1001, ending at to 1006, and interval range to 2. When I click OK, see the members in the product ID field are displayed in three groups. The members beyond this range are grouped as out of range. You can also do this number grouping programmatically. To do that, I use the group settings property. This will accept any number of group settings within it. Here, I will add a single group setting to display product IDs from 1001 to 1009 in three groups with an interval of 3. I set the name property to product ID. Type to number. Starting at value to 1001. Ending at value to 1009. And range interval to 3. Looking here, the members of the product ID field are displayed in three groups. You can also ungroup by choosing the ungroup option. Now let's see how to group date and time-based fields using the date grouping option. In this example, I am going to group the months February to May of 2015 with months and days intervals. Right-click the date field and choose the group option. I set the starting at value to February 1, 2015, ending it to May 1, 2015, and group interval to months and days. When I click OK, the pivot table displays the defined group, February to May. Next, I will show you how to group programmatically. I modify the existing group setting by changing the name property to date. Type to date. Starting at value to January 1, 2015. And ending it to January 1, 2016. For date grouping, I need to set the group interval. So, I remove the range interval property and define the group interval with the values years and quarters to display the date in years and quarters. The date field is now grouped in years and quarters. Okay, I have shown you how to group number and date-based fields using number and date grouping types. Next, let me show how to group members by creating a custom group using the custom grouping option. You can group any data type such as date, time, number, and string using custom grouping. Now I am going to group the string type field. So, I map the product categories field to the row axis. I'll form a custom group containing accessories and clothings. I select them using the Ctrl or Shift key, and then right-click to access the group option. A pop-up appears, in which the field caption is the alias of this custom group, created automatically using the field name. Next, I need to set a group name here. I set custom group. And click OK. A custom group is created with accessories and clothings. Also, a grouping bar is added to allow sorting, filtering, and dragging and dropping between axes just like the other fields. Notice that the remaining field members automatically formed a group within it. Like number and date grouping, custom grouping can also be done in the code behind. I modified the existing group setting by changing the name property to products and the type to custom. I need to add the group members' details in the definition. So let me remove the other properties here and define the custom groups property. You can add any number of custom groups within it. For now, I'll create one custom group and set the group name as decors. I add cleaners, fenders, and bottles and cages as group items. As I have created a custom group with the members of the products field, I map it to the rows axis for a clear explanation. A pivot table is now rendered with the decors custom group. In this video, you saw how to group data in the Vue Pivot component using number, date, and custom grouping options. If you would like to see the working example from this video, you can download it from the GitHub link in the description below. I have also provided a link where you can see if you qualify for a free license key to use our Vue products through our community license. If you found this video useful, do like the video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.